226. Career runs scored with 227. Career runs batted in with 232. And career hits with 290. Also from West Texas A&M, Nathan Brown has broke the Lone Star Conference and NCAA Division II record for career walks with 165. And next we have from West Texas A&M, Nathan Slattery is the NCAA's all-time leader in Grand Slams with her 6th career Grand Slam coming this year against MSU. So that's obviously a Division II and Lone Star Conference record for career Grand Slams. Since we're at Texas Women's, I also want to mention to you that Bailey Brazel has tied the single-game LSC record this year for stolen bases with 5, but she's also tied her own mark for a single-season record with 74 stolen bases this year. And so, not career records, but with the pace that she's on, I'm sure she'll be there here before too long. Now, one thing, I'm sitting at the table here. Where is Bailey? Bailey, I'm sitting at the table here with Dr. Nicholas, and he said it'd be nice if you could bring back some of those bases you've been stealing. And it's his joke, not mine, okay? Two more things I'd like to do before we get into the All-Conference Awards. One is to talk to you a little bit about the Lone Star Conference. Hopefully, when you come to an event like this, you recognize that people in the Lone Star Conference value you as a student athlete, and we value you as coaches, and certainly we want you to have a memorable experience. And so there's a lot of effort that goes in to making this a memorable thing for you. We want, as a Lone Star Conference, we want to become the premier conference. And a lot of people say, what does that mean? And to me, I can tell you, it means that when a Lone Star Conference student athlete goes to an event, goes to a competition, goes to a banquet, goes to a meeting, a retreat, whatever it is that's being put on by the conference, they recognize that there's a lot of effort that goes into it. There's a lot of planning and organization, and we want you to have a special experience. I'm sure we'll see that here over the next 2 or 3 days. In the conference, we've kind of been in a period of transition the last couple of years. Obviously, you recognize that we have 10 softball teams in the conference this year, whereas we had 15 last year. Through those changes, there have been a lot of conversations among your coaches, among the administrators and athletic departments, among university presidents, and certainly among my staff. And through those conversations, we've identified 6 organizational values that really define who we are as a conference, and they're what your institutions and what your athletic departments really place a lot of value in. So those 6 organizational values that we're talking about, you may have seen this, whether it be in signage at your athletic arenas, whether it be in the commercials that run on radio, on television, that type of deal. It's integrity, tradition, community, academic excellence, respect, and commitment. And when we get to a conference championship, I think that's a great opportunity to talk about those things, because this is where we see those values play out. To give you an example, academic excellence is one of the things that we place a great deal of value on. We're about to recognize the best of the best as far as academic excellence goes in the sport of softball. And so you see that played out here on the stage as we recognize that. You talk about integrity or respect. Each one of these men has to sign a code of conduct that says we pledge to behave ourselves in an appropriate manner, to go by the rules, to be good sports, things of that nature at the conference championship. That's an exercise of respect, and it takes integrity to sign your name on the line and then get out there on the diamond and live up to it. So that's our organizational values being played out over these next couple of days. Let me talk to you also, again, we're standing here at Texas Women's University. So let me give you an example of the tradition that they have here at TWU. And I know each one of you on your campuses has many traditions that you're proud of. But here at Texas Women's University, they have a string of 59 consecutive semesters where their student athletes have combined for a 3.0 grade point average or better. That's 29 and a half years. And so if the student athletes this semester meet that mark of 3.0, you're talking about 30 years where they haven't missed a semester. That's tradition. That's what we're about in the Lone Star Conference is to take Katie Hines. Another selection as a utility player, Tarleton State, Katie Wellmore. Making the first team as a designated player from Abilene Christian, Courtney Flannery. In the outfield from Texas Woman's, Addison Staley. Also in the outfield from Midwestern State, Courtney Bingham. And another outfielder, this one from West Texas A&M, Kim LeCompte. At third base from Angelo State, Elsa Appo. At shortstop from Tarleton State, Ariana Rodriguez. Another shortstop from Texas Woman's, Bailey Brazel. At second base from Angelo State, DeShannon Tafiti. At first base from West Texas A&M, Allie Cranville. At catcher from Midwestern State, Kim Jarrett. And also at catcher from Angelo State, Casey Easley. We have three pitchers to round out the first team selections. They are from Tarleton State, Samantha Swanda. From Abilene Christian, Peyton Mosley. And from Angelo State, Claire Molina. That rounds out your first team all-conference selections for 2012. Before we end here, we've got several individual awards that we'd like to present. And to start with that, I'd like to ask Diane Baker to come up from Shut Sports because we'd like to hand out the 2012 Coach of the Year Award. So Diane can help us with that beautiful award. This year's Coach of the Year of the Lone Star Conference is Travis Scott. We're also going to recognize the newcomer of the year. This is a first-year player in the conference that's perhaps transferred in from another school. Actually, we have two players that are going to share that honor this year. First is Courtney Flannery from Abilene Christian. And April Brashears from Angelo State. Our next award goes to the Freshman of the Year. And the Lone Star Conference Freshman of the Year for 2012 is Allie Cranville from West Texas A&M. Next, we'd like to recognize the 2012 Pitcher of the Year in the Lone Star Conference. And that award goes to Claire Molina. And rounding out our awards presentation is the announcement of the 2012 Lone Star Conference Player of the Year as selected by the head coaches in the Lone Star Conference. And that award goes to Elsa Appo. Congratulations to all of our award winners.